Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
Yep, told you it would get their attention. Now we just need to take things further to give Mutiny and their Unity champion something else to complain about.
What'd you have in mind?
Cosplay. It always comes down to cosplay.
Yes! Finally! I'll send you my measurements ASAP!
All this fun cosplay can't distract the so-called unified champs from the fact that they are facing off against Valhalla and Eric tonight.
Definitely, Michael. It would be a real shame if they lost their focus and their titles.
Didn't you find these unified titles silly, Saxton?
They're growing on me, Corey.
Struck, shoulders down, championship at stake.
And an early kick out.
Yeah, this early, no chance.
Got him in the corner now.
Hooked.
Belly to belly, way overhead.
Toss. Oh, knee right to the jaw.
Good night.
There's the tag.
And just in time, he gets out of there.
A little rope assistance, punishing their opponent.
The challenger focused on wearing down the champ's arm. He answers right back. Clothesline.
In off the tag.
Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Oh, my goodness. Nasty line. Ooh.
Lands face first. Bam. Valhalla got met with some ruthlessness that time. Boom. Saw it coming. And counters it.
Roundhouse kick. Man.
From behind.
German suplex.
9. In off the tag. Partner gets tagged in.
What a clothesline. Ouch.
Every ounce of the body is a target. Just relentless. Here it comes. Finishing touches. Wow. Oh, man.
Gonna take it old school.
Oh, look out.
Old school.
An important tag here.
This could change the match.
And gets sent right into the corner. Caught off guard with a sharp knee. Big forearm flush on the jaw.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. An overbearing amount of offense against Eric here.
Every form of offense Eric attempts is being neutralized.
Delivers the cross body.
Big forearm flush on the jaw.
And that DDT was well delivered. And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment.
Talk about force. That
looking to seal the deal, guys. And the champs stay the champs. What a title defense.
Here are your winners, and still the Unified Tag Team Champions, the Manifestation, the Demon, the Devil, the Asian Nightmare, and AK-47, Big Evil, Beautiful Jackie.
These two dressed up and beat down their opponents, while perhaps sending a strong message to the Unity champs and Mutiny.
Yeah, you've got to think this match was more about pushing Mutiny's buttons than it was about defending titles. But it's quite possible that they managed to successfully do both.
Hey, sorry I haven't checked in sooner. I've been tied up with all this mutiny stuff. How's it going here so far?
I'd say pretty good, since we just got ourselves a match for the Unity Tag Team Championships.
I saw that. I'll admit I had no idea what you were thinking at first, but it does appear to be working. Still, I'm nervous about you competing in NXT. If I had to guess, there will be some outside interference.
So, what do you propose we do to counter that? Hire a team of security guards to surround the ring? Nah, they could secretly be working with Mutiny. Oh, what if they were apes? Apes are strong and tough and loyal. Security apes? Is that a thing? Ugh, nah, we wouldn't have time to train them before the match.
I was going to suggest...
You're no security ape, but at least you're trained. That'll work.
Grab your popcorn and try not to blink. The Unify and Unity championships both up for grabs in one match. That has literally never happened with these titles before.
Remember to breathe, Saxton. You're almost as ridiculous as these look-alike belts. Clearly the Unified champs annoyed Mutiny enough to make this match happen.
No matter the reason, this unification match will undoubtedly be remembered by some in some way for some time. Cross-legged DDT!
Here it is, the wing clipper.
Enziguri! The champ looking a little worse for wear.
And hopefully he can get out of harm's way for a second and let his partner carry the load.
Oh, man, landing awkwardly. Momentum entirely against Lexus here.
Lexus isn't showing the capacity to fight back. Picking up speed.
Somersault senton. Ooh. Oh, perfect kick.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Big forearm flush on the jaw and spiked with a heat seeker. That's a WWE equivalent.
Walking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexus Kid with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
It's SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. They were ready for this.
Credit to the Unified champions for being prepared.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Nick Aldis.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity Tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you goaded them into defending their Unity titles, and then walked away with them too. Well done.
Thanks. Nick Aldis came through when it mattered. It was a team effort.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Hey, it's good to see you. Have you got a minute?
For you or for that taco bar? Because a certain #1 draft pick is about to go to town on a chimichanga.
Please tell me you're joking. I hate to admit it, but Punk was right. Mutiny is becoming a huge problem. And as silly as those unified tag titles were, they did seem to get under their skin.
The unified tag titles? Silly? Oh, I'm glad my partner is over on SmackDown so she doesn't have to hear this. Now, while I've got you, I want to pitch you a brand new, completely original idea. The Unison Tag Team titles. Huh?
No.
Relax. Mutiny? They're a joke. They shouldn't be wearing those silly shirts. They should be wearing clown noses.
A joke? They have some heavy hitters over there, like most of the Judgment Day for starters. Damien Priest, Finn Balor, JD McDonough. Dominic Mysterio's still on the fence, but Priest is pushing hard for him to join.
Damien Priest is a clown.
You want to go tell him that?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, treating them like the threat they think they are is the wrong move. Show everyone they're just clowns in a one wrestling ring circus. That's how we break them.
So, are you saying you want a match with Priest? Because I'm sure he'd be willing to show up for a fight.
Eventually, but not yet. Let's make JD McDonough look like a clown first. That shouldn't be hard.
I'll set it up.
Oh, one more thing. Who controls the music and Trons around here?
Despite the unexpected soundtrack to start things off, it's time for these superstars to tune out the distractions and focus on the battle at hand.
We'll see if these two can shift gears from the pre-match antics to the real action here in the ring.
Laughing last and laughing loudest are two very different things.
Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
This could be it. We could see a tap out any second now.
It's going to take a lot of fortitude to get out of this.
Oh, the bear hug, and a way to get out of it is being on display right here.
Hold on a second. He might be Uh-oh.
Man, what timing on that counter. Oh. Good right kick. Uh-oh. Great reaction from JD.
Nice takedown, stacked for the pin.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. Oh, it turns it around and has the pin. Raising the arm before one.
He is definitely struggling to keep him down at this point.
Discus lariat.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Oh!
With the stomp.
There's the windup.
Devastating elbow. I think I know what's about to happen. McDonough.
Oh, ouch.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Ooh, vicious headbutt.
Boom.
Did you hear that impact?
Went for the springboard and missed. And the forearm smash.
We might be nearing the limits of this match.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Side slam.
And he's looking to the crowd for some much-needed support.
Here it comes! Up! Maybe not.
Crucial moment. Bang! What a knee.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression.
Two Titans trading strikes and refusing to back down.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Target square on McDonough. Trouble's coming.
There's a roll through. Super kick in the face.
Is that all she wrote for McDonough? Sent to the corner.
Just teeing off in the corner, letting the fists fly.
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD's got to find his spot and take advantage.
Oh, setting him up. Oh, this looks familiar. Using ropes for a momentum.
Whoa, what a moonsault. Is that all she wrote for McDonough?
He's got to mind the count-out rules as he heads ringside.
And now JD is playing to the crowd. Bang! Maybe that'll teach him not to take his eye off the ball.
Nice insecurity.
He's bringing his A game at the moment.
This is the kind of intensity he wants to bring all night. Don't do it!
Ah, crash and burn.
Paying the price of treating your own body like a human crash test dummy.
Looking to take the legs out. Turns that in his favor. And he slides him back to the mat.
Double leg takedown, got the shoulders down.
Oh, flips the leverage, shoulders down.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
Oh, what a clothesline.
Escape that in a hurry.
Explodes through the chest with the stomp. And the body continues to be the focus of the offense.
Yeah, it's a great way to slow down and debilitate. Snapmared over, sleeper hold applied.
Able to get to the ropes here. Great awareness. Back elbow flows that one up.
JD McDonough.
Oh, man, this might be it.
What is it going to take to put him away? Big uppercut. Capitalizes on the misstep. Elbow drop.
Looking for the pin, but was that enough?
There's two. Kick out.
How? Cinching in the arm wringer, but...
Well, that changed. Clothesline.
And a standing... Why on earth would he give up the pin?
He's got bad intentions.
Ooh, amazing agility.
Consecutive attacks keeping McDonough off his game.
JD needs to be resourceful in this situation.
No, nothing fancy here.
Tasting victory.
Backed up.
Countered into a new cover.
An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever.
Here is your winner, the Manifestation, the Demon, the Devil, the Asian Nightmare!
This prankster has turned fun and games into a winning strategy.
He played the Joker and ended up taking the whole pot. JD just couldn't juggle his way out of this jester's jest.
Should I congratulate you on the win last week, or help you get started with your witness protection application? I hope your little joke was worth it.
It was totally worth it. Did you see JD's face? I mean, he didn't react at all, but you know he was seething.
Yeah, and you're going to be seeing it again, along with a lot more mutiny faces, since according to my sources, they're going to invade Raw tonight. And you're going to be in the ring with Dominic Mysterio, who very well may have already joined them.
Did someone say send in the clowns?
No, this isn't a joke. I've spoken to Triple H, who claims his hands are tied, so I've ordered all non-essential personnel to clear out. But let me put this in words you might actually understand. It's you they're after. Either you tame the circus, or your beatdown becomes the main event.
Those are hardly the only two options, Pierce. Don't you like Christmas movies? When someone is breaking into your house, you set some booby traps.
Booby traps?
All I need is a spool of tripwire, 4 sturdy ladders, a gallon of industrial-strength superglue, 6 tubes of silicone grease, and 1 set of electrified ring ropes.
And it sounds like I'm gonna need a new job. I'll try to find you all that stuff, and a coffin too. You're gonna need it.
As this match gets underway, we'll try to ignore the shadow hanging over tonight's event. The tension over a possible mutiny invasion is palpable.
You know, Michael, on nights like this, I really wish they considered me non-essential so I could be watching from the safety of my home. But mutiny, you never know what's going to unfold.
Oh, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, in my book, you're completely non-essential. That arm's going to be sore for a while. Could affect all their offense. Double underhook, up and...
The wing clipper!
Oh, lights out. Uh-oh, arms are trapped, no way to protect himself.
Oh, stop after stop after stop, jeez.
And that might shake Mysterio's focus.
This is how it starts. The groundwork is being laid here.
And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Yeah, Dominic needs to find an opening fast.
Ooh, no.
There's the windup.
Lands the knee.
Double underhook, up and wing clipper.
Momentum is completely in his corner now.
Something snapped inside him. This is barbaric. A series of hammer fists raining down.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Oh, toss to ringside.
From the apron. What?
Quick reflexes from Dominic.
Momentum isn't completely out of Dominic's side just yet.
Prime opportunity now for Dominic to get some separation and gather himself.
Knew what was coming there.
Oh, Dominic gets cut off. Get this back into the ring now.
Boom! Good night.
The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
And in these situations, it's hard to not get desperate, to start going for Hail Mary plays. Crushing crossbody in the turnbuckle, continuing to apply pressure.
We're just now getting word that there's a developing situation backstage.
This could be the NXT Mutiny Invasion we were warned about.
Hey, pay attention.
Fallon Henley and J.D. McDonough are here.
What are these invaders up to?
They're trying to get in that door.
His hand is stuck.
I think there's glue on the door handle.
Fallon Henley's seen enough.
That did not go as planned.
Everything in the ring has come to a complete standstill.
Everyone wants to see if these invaders give up or if they're thirsty for more.
Josh Briggs and Wolfgang are here.
Taken out by some kind of tripwire.
That'll hurt.
And down comes a barrage of ladders.
McDonough and Henley seem to have gotten out from under one door and through another.
And I think they've realized just who set all these traps.
Fallon takes a huge spill.
Those stairs have been greased. McDonough isn't going to make that mistake. He's avoiding the steps.
Is that top rope electrified?
A shocking turn of events.
Dominic wants no part of this and is heading for the exits.
Can you blame him? Look at what his opponent's done to these mutiny clowns.
It's a count-out victory, but this invasion was a comedy of errors.
In comedy and battle, timing is everything. And tonight, the timing was impeccably disastrous.
I didn't think it was possible to tick off Mutiny more than you already had. So, congrats? Your plan backfired.
Backfired? Mutiny's fuming at me, but word is they're upset with their leaders too. Bailey and KO are walking the tightrope with all those seething clowns they sent down here to become our punchlines. It was the most embarrassing show on earth!
Well, Damien Priest isn't laughing. He wants a match, and he's not going to let some greased stairs get in the way of beating you senseless.
Then let's crank it up and make it a no DQ spectacular, shall we? I've got a trunk full of special weapons, my own arsenal of tricks. Let's pull back the curtain and reveal Mutiny for the bumbling clowns they are.
Hopefully you've got something better than a little flower that squirts water.
Come one, come all, and get ready for a performance you'll never forget.
For several weeks now, our resident prankster has been mocking Mutiny, stirring up trouble, and setting the stage for tonight's no disqualification match.
He's looking to turn embarrassment into an art form. But will Damien Priest just be another one of his punchlines? Or will he flip the script?
Priest has arrived, not just to fight, but to reclaim his dignity. This clash has been building, and tonight we'll see if he can turn the tables on the master of mockery.
Losing some ground, getting their back against the ropes.
Snapmare right.
Surfboard stretch apply.
This is group.
Will it get counter? Yes, not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. With the lariat.
Here it comes! Finishing touches! Wow! He's pumped up, and so is this crowd.
And that'll put an abrupt end to his little one-man show. You don't get paid by the hour, so nothing wrong with trying to wrap things up.
Collar and elbow tie-up. Is that Doink the Clown's music?
Looks.
Doink's in the ring.
Hold on, what's this?
Playing 4D chess, attacking when he's least expecting it.
Clothesline! And it looked like one of those rare openings Priest gives his opponents was capitalized on there.
And this is really getting out of hand here. Someone needs to step in.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
And this one could be moving to ringside.
And he now slides back into the ring.
He's about to become the chairman. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
And here we go. Things just got interesting.
And he has an answer for Priest.
Showing he's not out of it.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Oof.
And Priest is being controlled here.
Yeah, now Priest has to fight against the momentum against him.
A picture-perfect moonsault.
Dealing out some damage and looking good doing it.
Picked up and being carried around now. Oh, time the last ride.
No muss, no fuss on that.
Oh, setting him up. Oh, this looks familiar. Using ropes for a momentum.
Whoa, what a moonsault. Well, some might call that showing off, but what a display. Way to flaunt your abilities. I don't know what type of dark forces Damien Priest called on there, but it worked.
All of that work, all these...
Snapmare over, sleeper hold applied. This could be bad.
I think Priest is gonna tap.
He taps, he taps.
Here is your winner, the Manifestation, the Demon, the Devil, the Asian Nightmare!
And with a flourish of clown-themed weapons, he secured the win. You got to admit, his theatrics were perfectly executed tonight.
Absolutely, Corey. He not only brought the tricks, but he used every one to his advantage.
Giant hammers, a clown shoe, booby traps. You know, in the future, maybe let's talk things through first.
No way. You would have just said no. I wanted to have a little fun.
I just want to be in the loop. And for the record, I like fun as much as the next guy.
I don't think that's true.
But it wasn't just fun, it was a statement. I talked to Dominic Mysterio. He was 100% gearing up to join Mutiny. But after what you pulled off, he's staying put. And I bet he's not the only one.
Who can resist joining the side with the best pranks?
Bailey and KO are dealing with a lot of heat right now. The ranks are starting to question their leadership. I'm sure of it.
Good. We need that doubt to spread. Every crack we can make in their armor is another step towards taking back control.
And if we can crack people up while cracking Mutiny's armor, that's a win-win.
We should talk about what's next. I spoke to the GMs, and you're going to defend your Unity titles at WWE Payback.
Mutiny maneuvered their way into a title match?
No, you'll actually be facing Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins.
Might be nice to take a break from battling Mutiny.
Exactly. And since you're facing a team from our side, there's no chance of the titles going back to NXT.
We don't plan on losing either way.
Even though they're not directly involved in the match, I still think Mutiny might try to interfere. And since we all know that Hunter and the board won't do anything about it, I'll be in your corner to watch your backs. Deal?
Sounds good to me.
Amidst all this NXT mutiny chaos, there's one thing that's been catching our eye. Piquing our interest, if you will.
Don't get us wrong. We are Team WWE all the way. We support anyone who's fighting the good fight. But two of our teammates have something we want. The Unity Tag Team Championships. And now, we've been given the opportunity.
And who better to hold the Unity titles than an actual wedded couple? Now that's real unity, unlike the current champions who apparently used to date. I don't know what went wrong, but clearly you weren't meant for each other.
And they weren't meant for those titles either.
We are.
But don't worry, after we relieve you of your titles, all will be well in the world. You can get back to focusing on Mutiny, and everyone can rest easy that the Unity titles are still safe and sound with Team WWE.
One last thing. CM Punk, we hear you're gonna be in the champ's corner. We don't need anyone in ours, since we have each other.
But don't try any funny business out there, okay? Or we'll send you right back to the hospital.
Keep those belts nice and warm, champs. We're coming for you.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
Gets driven into the corner.
There's the tap.
Boom!
Wow. Oh, and fights back. She fights back with the counter.
Vez press.
Just going all out with every blow. Oh, that right there will rock you. Seth Rollins didn't get what he wanted there, taking some stiff offense. Look at this. Snap suplex.
Right into the pin.
2.
And we have new tag team champions. What a moment.
This Unity title match is the reason the championships were created, for the best in WWE competing in the same ring.
The key phrase there is best in WWE, Cole. Whoever wins this match, the Unity Championships are out of Mutiny's hands.
You got that right, Corey. This is an all WWE title match, and I am here for it.
There's the windup. Whoa. Kick gets caught.
These two showing how well they know each other. Ooh.
Gonna take it old school.
Oh, look out. Old school.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
And Rollins in need of salvation.
Here it comes. Finishing touches. Wow. Ooh. Oh.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Oh, with authority.
Straight into the pin. And he gets the shoulder up before 2.
Staying in this one.
Up top. Samoan driver. Ooh, boom!
Up in the fireman's carry.
Front slam. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
It's not over yet. Plenty left to go in this one.
Oh! Oh, man.
Rollins. There's a forearm to the back of the neck.
Connects. Saw it coming. Strikes with the feet. And then a stop to the back.
And into the corner he goes.
This could do it.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
Kicking out so early certainly sends a message. He got it. Tag made.
Boom.
Evasive maneuvering there. Oh, bell clap.
Legs caught. Specifically targeting the leg.
He quickly gets out of dodge. Lynch has got it.
Locked in. This will break your arm in a hurry.
Breaking up the hold there.
Tilt-a-whirl, tilt-a-whirl, arm drag.
Dazed and confused, and things are only about to get worse. Lynch with a shot between the shoulder blades. Here it comes. What power with the man in the slam. They just got as bad as it could for the champ.
Wow, just barely making it out. That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
You know, Becky is feeling a dissatisfaction with the outcome of that pin count. She thought she had it.
Dodge is out of the way.
Snapmare's over, sleeper hold applied. This could be bad. Byron, things are looking bad for Becky Lynch right now.
Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold.
Reversed it right into the suplex. Hooking it up here. What's next?
Boom! Incredible cover. We can have a new champ here. Shoulders up before two.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Ooh, Becky just aggressively going after that arm. The champion looking slightly rocked now.
And that unrelenting drive of Becky just paid off. Suplex. There's the tag.
Able to make the tag.
And boy, was it needed.
Vez press.
Brutal face buster. Reversal. And that turns things around. And she quickly turned that around.
Propped up in the corner.
Enziguri to the floor.
Another.
One for good measure.
Rollins, kick to the gut. Arms hooked.
Pedigree. That might have put it away. She doesn't even get a count of one.
What stamina. It's truly impressive to completely beat the count here.
But we'll get that the second time around. Boom. Oh.
Uh-oh. In position, waiting for an opening.
And look at this.
That's it. The title's going nowhere.
Got it. And they stay atop the tag division.
Here are your winners, and still the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Manifestation, the Demon, the Devil, the Asian Nightmare, and AK-47, Big Evil, Beautiful Jackie.
That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, Punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, This reminds me of our first date. We texted a bunch, and it was going well. But when we actually met up, it was awkward. The restaurant lost a reservation. Then we ended up eating at a taco truck and got stuck in the pouring rain. Despite everything that went wrong, you stuck around that night, and for a lot longer. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Oh, to be fair, you drove and I couldn't leave. But thanks, that means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to Raw, I only have live event matches lined up.